castellano and a bit. I'm going to speak in Spanish.
Me gustaría simplemente
Um,
hacerles una descripción de Mercado Libre, de quiénes
I
somos,
will
y
explain what
luego lo
Mercado
más
Libre is,
interesante de
who
esta
we
charla es
are,
poder
and the most
abrirlo a
important
preguntas. Me
thing
parece muy
is that
interesante,
we
nos
are
lo puede
going to
surgir
be
a
open
partir de
to
sus
questions.
reflexiones y
I think
de los
that will
valores que yo
be
pueda
the most
brindarles a
important
ustedes.
thing, yes, according to what I'm going to present now.
Entonces, déjenme decirles, para
Let me
comenzar,
tell
que
you to
Mercado
start
Libre está
that
animado y
Mercado
su
Libre,
propósito es democratizar el
it's
comercio y las
our
finanzas
mission is to
personales en toda América
democratize
Latina.
the e-commerce
El
and
año
financial
pasado
services to
recién hemos
transform the
cumplido nuestra
lives of
primera
people
operación
In
con
Latin
legitimidad
America.
y
We
estamos trabajando fuertemente para
have our
ofrecer
first
soluciones a
25
millones de
years
pequeños
last
y
year,
medianos
and
vendedores
we go
desde el
on
Río Bravo
working
en
with
México hasta
the
Tierra del Fuego
different
en Ushuaia.
providers, yes, from Mexico to
Perdón, ¿se escucha bien?
Ushuaia.
Digo, hay un mensaje que
Can you
tal
listen to
vez
me?
destaca que no se puede escuchar bien.
Maybe
¿Se
I
escucha
have
bien?
a
Perfecto.
yes, no problem with the
Comentaba que en
sound.
estos 25
So I was
años
telling you
hemos
that in these last
robustecido nuestro
25 years,
ecosistema con dos
we
productos
have had
centrales.
a growth in
Principalmente
our
tenemos dos grandes
ecosystem.
unidades de negocio
We
dentro de
have
Mercado
two
Libre. Por un
units
lado,
of
un
business.
marketplace y por otro lado, una
One
aplicación de
is a
servicios
marketplace,
financieros.
and the other
En
one
ese
is a
sentido,
financial
hemos
services app.
avanzado
So
fuertemente en ir
we have
desarrollando nuestro
been
ecosistema
advancing
para poder
our
ofrecerles a
ecosystem
millones
to
de pequeños y
empower
medianos negocios una
people
solución
and
llave en
businesses
mano que les permita poder
solutions
incorporar
to
tecnologías más disruptivas para
incorporate
poder escalar sus
different
ventas primero a
technology to
escala nacional
make
y vender por fuera de
their
sus ciudades.
sell,
En ese sentido, simplemente y
sales
de
much
manera somera,
better
me gustaría
in their cities
presentarles cuáles
and
son
in
algunos de
other
nuestros
cities as
principales
well.
productos,
I will show you which
nuestras
are
dos
our
unidades,
products
nuestras dos
according
grandes
to
unidades de
our
negocio. Por un
main
lado,
units
lo que
of
internamente
businesses.
conocemos como la
What
aplicación
we
amarilla, nuestro
know
marketplace,
the
donde
yellow
tenemos
app
ventas de 3P, que es
marketplace,
nuestro
in
principal
which we
negocio,
have
donde
3P
millones de pequeños y medianos negocios
sales,
pueden ofrecer
and in
sus
which we have
productos
a
en
lot of
18 países
people
de
and
América Latina.
businesses
Poseemos presencia
offering their
física en
products
8 de
in
ellos.
18
Nuestros principales mercados son
countries
México,
of
Brasil y
the
Argentina, por
world.
supuesto, que es
We
donde
have
mejor
Mexico, Brazil,
nos
Argentina.
reúne.
We have physical
Chile,
presence there.
Colombia, Perú,
Chile,
haciendo
Colombia,
también esfuerzos por
Peru,
reforzar
and
nuestra presencia en Ecuador, en algunos
we
otros
want
países
to
andinos y en
have our own
Sudamérica.
presence in Ecuador and in North America as
Nuestra
well.
historia es larga, a
So
pesar
we
de
have
estos
a long
25 años hemos
history. It's only
atravesado
25 years,
muchos
but we have
desafíos.
been actually
No
going
quiero
through many
aburrirlos con cada
challenges.
uno de los
I don't
detalles,
want
pero sí me
to get you
gustaría,
bored,
en este
but
caso,
I would like
comentarles que
to
somos una
tell you
empresa, una
that
compañía
we are a
orgullosos de ser
company who
latinoamericanos,
are
que
really
continuamos
proud of being
creciendo para
Latin American,
convertirnos en un
and we
benchmark
go on
global.
growing in order
Nuestro
to
ecosistema
be
representa
positioned,
la
yes,
principal
as
fuente
one
de
of the top of the
financiamiento para
world.
1.8 millones
And
de familias
we
latinoamericanas,
are
y en eso queremos
financing
ayudarlos a ser nuestros
1.8
queremos que sean nuestros
families in all
socios
Latin America.
estratégicos
So I want you
para
to be our
que podamos
strategic
ayudarlos a
partners,
vender, a
and
comprar y a
we
mejorar su
want to
proceso
help
financiamiento.
you to sell and to
Simplemente
buy and
algunos
to
hechos
have
que
a
me
better
gustaría
position in the
destacar
market.
sobre nuestra
Some of the things
historia.
that I would like to tell you is about our
Primero, nosotros
history.
nacemos en
First, we were
1999
born
en
in
Argentina, y un
1999 in
hito de
Argentina,
nuestra historia es la
and as a
internacionalización temprana.
landmark is
Inmediatamente
that
que
we
nos
made
mudamos a
a very
Argentina,
early
a los 3 meses ya estábamos operando en
internationalization.
Brasil.
3 months later,
Por
we
supuesto,
were
esta
working in
expansión es
Brazil, and
simultánea
that
con México, con
expansion
Uruguay. Al
was
poco tiempo,
aligned with
aumentamos nuestra
Mexico and
presencia en
Uruguay.
Venezuela, Chile,
So
Ecuador,
we
y en
also
eso
went
fuimos escalando.
immediately to Chile and
Asimismo, también otro
Venezuela.
hito importante de
And
nuestra historia fue en
another
2013 el
landmark
lanzamiento de
was
Mercado
in
Pago, nuestra versión
2003.
fintech para
We
pagar
launched
recién.
Mercado Pago. Yes,
Básicamente
this is our app,
respondía en aquel momento a la
financing app.
necesidad de poder
And that was
incorporar
because
a
we
nuestra
had
plataforma un
like the
procesador
need
de pagos
to
debido
have
a que las
a
circunstancias en
payment
América Latina no
processor in
eran muy
our app,
propicias para que
because
un
in Latin
comprador y
America
un
we
vendedor
didn't
que se
have
conocían
so
se
much so.
encuentren en una
So it
esquina, en
was
un
very
bar, en un café
difficult
de cualquier
for
ciudad latinoamericana, y
our
sin
Latin American
conocerse
context
puedan
for
intercambiar un bien por dinero.
people to
Eso exponía a
get
muchos de
into
nuestros
a
usuarios a
corner and
situaciones que no
exchange
garantizaban la
a
mejor
good,
experiencia, y por lo
exchange
tanto
goods. So we
decidimos
wanted to
desarrollar un
improve that
procesador de
experience, and we
pago para poder
developed
facilitar
this
esa experiencia de compra y de
payment
venta en
process
nuestro
app
marketplace.
in order to
Otro punto
improve that
importante
experience.
también que queremos destacar
Something
es en
important that we
2013 el
want to
lanzamiento de nuestro
highlight
producto de
in
tecnología que conocemos como Mercado Envíos.
2013,
Una vez
we launched
resuelto el problema
Mercado
de los pagos,
Envíos,
también nos dimos
shipping
cuenta que
or
para garantizar una
delivering
experiencia
market.
de clase mundial,
We
tanto para compradores
realized
como
that we
vendedores,
needed to
debíamos invertir
improve
en un sistema
these and
propio que
invest in
conecte de una
this
manera más
shipping
eficiente a quienes
process and this shipping sector to give a much better offer to our customers. So in 2023, we started developing our logistics net. And today we have an integration of different logistic hubs that are integrated into planes, trucks, and different vehicles that are ready to deliver, especially in long distances, to get there first. So I imagine that you, as business people, you know what we are talking about, and we know which are the expectations that people have when they do their purchase in Latin America. They usually want it very quickly. So we know that this anxiety was part of our challenge, and we decided that we wanted to be there as soon as possible. So we went on investing in our logistics to improve this aspect. These are some of the aspects that can show you how important Mercado Libre is, how we have been recognized as one of the best companies of society with added value. We can think about Mercado Libre as 106,000 users in all Latin American. So we have the main market that is Brazil. And in these last 25 years, we have some learned lessons, but we believe that the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. This is what encourages us. And in that sense, we want to reinforce that the e-commerce will double in the next 5 years in all the Latin American economies. And what we earn, 12%, 12.5%, is only earned through e-commerce. And when we see these geographies of the world who have been through the same path, and if we look back 5 years ago, what we are forecasting is that we have a growth opportunity that is phenomenal for this e-commerce to go on growing and expanding. This is the first trigger. So we want to invite you and to be part of these e-commerce platforms. I believe that these will have a huge success, and that will be very good for the CMs for you.
In our financial services division, we see inclusion as well. Historically, the population of Latin America works with cash. Cash is one of our main enemies. We are strongly joined with or thinking about making money virtual so as to have quick, safe transactions, so that when a sale is ready, the user and seller can have the money immediately. And in that regard, we are working with the use of cash. There is a lot of work to be done, and there is in digital payments as well. So this opens up the possibility to increase access to credit, therefore to personal credits and also to sellers' credits. Later on, I will mention something about this. And we believe that in the electronic trade and in the fintech divisions, there is a lot of space to continue growing. Here, I will play a video which summarizes what we've been discussing. I cannot share it with the audio, but it's simply a summary of what we've been mentioning. And now I would like to mention some data for you to have an outlook. Mainly in Argentina, I would like to let you know that these are Latin American figures, the results of 2024. We are closing tomorrow our first quarter as a NASDAQ company. we issue our quarterly report, and this is a summary of last year. We are very proud of how we are contributing value and generating solutions from our ecosystem to our partners, who are thousands and millions of SMEs in Latin America. I mentioned specifically in Argentina, 95,000 SMEs have Mercado Libre as their main source of income or of earnings. In 1 month, we are processing in our logistic network that we are developing around 12 million shippings, and on our platform, we have at least some 20 million sales of products, which gives us 8 sales per second to have an idea, a dimension of how the e-commerce behaves in Argentina. And as regards Mercado Pago and the FinTech division, these are global results in all Latin America, but specifically in Argentina, which is what you're interested in, we have more than 20 million active users monthly. They also have access to credit, safe credit, and different products that we reinforce, like the payment processing, shipping, accreditations, and immediate accreditations. Also, as regards credits, which is a business unit we are interested in, is that we are giving monthly more than 10 million personal credits and more than 150,000 credits to merchants, which are SMEs, sellers who want to escalate their production, who need funding for working capital. And as they interact with our system, we learn from their use, how they are, how they behave, and we can feedback that information and then give them more attractive information, both in amounts and rates and the credits available. We think this is a key lever for SMEs to escalate their production and increase their sales. In that regard, I would like to highlight that many of the credit subjects for personal and sellers' credits historically have been excluded from the traditional banking system. They haven't received credit and they haven't been able to have a file in a bank. And so we want to extend the invitation to get to know our ecosystem, because we work daily to offer that which the traditional banking are not offering or haven't offered historically to SMEs. And to wrap up, I would like to let you know that we have some business units which are innovating in, investing strongly, and they would allow you to SMEs to reinforce your presence, the presence of your trademark on the internet. So we are focusing on our advertising section, offering tools which are ready for market, so that you can increase your presence in digital spaces and advertising environments, and also giving you options to customize the way in which you want to get to the public, and also to customize the public, your objective public, the one you are aiming at. And this is just to summarize, we've been growing and this is evolving a lot, and there is a lot to be done yet. And I invite you to know this scalable, easy way to and competitive to go on moving forward in your presence in the market, and to differentiate from the competitors. Also, regarding new businesses and products that we are innovating in, recently we relaunched our loyalty program. Today, specifically, we are launching it in Argentina. Our loyalty program has been undergoing certain changes, adapting it to the needs of sellers and users, buyers. The product is already available in regions like Mexico, Brazil, Chile, and other Andean countries, and we are launching it today in Argentina. We hope to evolve in the user experience to go on being distinguished as a global benchmark where we offer a world-class experience. Also, our streaming platform, which is also available to all the operating systems of the smartphones and smart TVs. And if you haven't had access to it yet, I invite you to get to know it. It's a free, serious platform, streaming platform where advertising drives it. So you could also be there to get to a larger target audience. In that sense, we have more than 15,000 hours of free content, and we want to go on increasing that content so as to go on keeping retaining more users to choose Mercado Libre as their one-stop destination. And now, to wrap up, our positive impact on the ecosystem and mainly the units, the communities where we operate. We are the strategic partner for 1.8 million families who have e-commerce as their main source of income. In that regard, we have about 574,000 SMBs, which are selling on the marketplace and also trying to have a positive impact on the communities where we operate. Last year, we created 27 new jobs per hour, mainly in IT and logistics. In this sense, please let me tell you that for Argentina, we announced an investment of $2,600 million, $26 billion to go on reinforcing the logistics of Mercado Libre. We will break in 40 new nodes, logistic nodes. We will double the number of miles. And as regards technology, half of our employees and the logistics area are the ones who will be the main business units, who will drive the new employees that will be generated in Argentina. We are thinking for this year more than 2,000 jobs, but there is an expansion plan in terms of higher plans in all of our sites in Brazil, mainly because that's our main market. And we are innovating and investing. We have announced investment for all our big economies to go on strengthening our presence and to go on competing and to win against the best. And to conclude the financial inclusion, I would like to emphasize some data that I mentioned. We are the number one source of credit for people who don't have a banking account, and we will continue focusing this year on that to increase our leadership so that Mercado Pago is the tool of excellence through which SMBs can have access to funding. And also we are very environmentally conscious with the environmental impact. So we want to increase our low emission fleet, also our sustainable packaging and the use of renewable energy in our sites. We will also continue investing in I&D, working hand by hand with startups and deep tech technology companies to create new solutions to have a positive impact on the communities and to reduce our carbon footprint. And to conclude, I want to thank you for your time. I hope I didn't go too fast. And I want to emphasize that the best is yet to come. And I am open to any questions you may have. Thank you very much. Gabriel, congratulations on your excellent and clear presentation. I would like to point out data that you mentioned, which is the impact of Mercado Libre in the creation of SMBs who are selling about 74,000 are selling through Mercado Libre. So the role of promoting businesses, and so congratulations to Mercado Libre, to the team, because a large part of the audience represents SMBs, so it's not something to be disregarded. No, just thank you for emphasizing that. And I want to highlight it again. Mercado Libre wants to come closer to you and offer you an ecosystem so that you can solve all everything you have. We have the latest technological solutions. There are AI tools and everything that can help you make your commercial channel easier so that you can escalate and get to a bigger number of potential customers. Good, thank you. There are several questions which are repeated. I will pick one in particular, which talks about, we are an Italian cosmetics trademark. Can we sell directly to customers through consumers, through customers in Argentina, or do we need to have an agency, an official agency in Argentina? There is another one from Chile, which is the same. Can they say directly into Argentina? Good question, thank you. I want to let you know our global selling program, which is a program through which, from the recent innovations in the regulations that Undersecretary in Spanish in the previous talk, the opportunity was open so that sellers from other places can offer their products in Argentina. That was prohibited before because of the regulations, but since December last year, there was a window of opportunity that opened for other people who are located in other places in the US and China can sell in the Argentina shelf. We're still thinking of a project for the future. I cannot tell you when, but we're working on it. But for sellers who are in Brazil and Mexico can sell in the Argentina shelf. So if you are in the US or in China, you could start selling and offering your products in Argentina. We hope to escalate that onto other geographies of Latin America. So a clear representation of the best is yet to come. You see an example, a very clear example. And another question that is repeated on something you mentioned is, how can I manage, if I am a foreign company, the logistics of the last mile, being a foreigner, if I need to hire a local partner, or if Mercado Libre facilitates that? Through our ecosystem, we try to solve any type of conflict, any type of issue, so that you do not have to worry about how to make your product available to the purchaser, to the buyer. So once you get into the Mercado Libre logistics network, we are in charge of that. And our logistics partners will be able to connect the buyer with you so that you don't have to worry about that. We have agreements with the best carriers of the world so that in the shortest possible time, we can deliver your products. Having said this, I would like to thank you once again, Gabriel, for your time, for sharing this excellent presentation of Mercado Libre, and the companies who are thinking of Argentina as a business destination could leverage all these solutions that our country is offering. Thank you, Luciano. Thank you to all attendees. And like the previous speaker, please make available my contact. Mercado Libre is your partner to go to, and you can have my contact details. Thank you. Thank you, Gabriel.
I will switch again to English. And before we wrap up for today, I'd like to share that all the sessions recording, they were asking just that in the chat, all the sessions recording from both today and also the ones for tomorrow will be available through the link accessible via the QR code that is currently on the screen. Also, the participants who attend live or who watch the recordings of today's and tomorrow's sessions are eligible to request a certificate of participation as well. The instruction on how to request that certificate will also be available there in this same link where you are redirected scanning the QR code. So feel free to scan that QR code and bookmark the page and access all the content at your convenience. Also, I'd like to invite you all to download the Bid for the Americas app that is available for free. This app that is developed by the IDB gives you easy and intelligent access to IDB-funded public procurement opportunities across the whole region in Latin America and the Caribbean. So using the power of artificial intelligence, you can personalize your experience. You can explore tenders by sector, find opportunities tailored to your industry, access relevant projects and bidding information in one single site, get personalized recommendation to connect with local suppliers on each country, and also receive real-time notifications. You can also filter by all the public procurement opportunities financed by the IDB in each of the Latin American countries. So also, again, you can enter the Argentinian market in this case by selling to governments as well, thanks to this app. So I encourage you all to download this app. And while today we have been focusing specifically on the Argentinian market, we know that many of you are also interested in opportunities across the broader Latin America and Caribbean region. So for those looking to gain a wider perspective, we invite you to take our free online course, Exporting to Latin America and the Caribbean. So this course offers key strategies and insights to help your business successfully navigate and thrive in this dynamic region. So it's 100% free. It's available online, and upon completion, you will also receive a certificate of participation. So if you are interested in taking this free course about how to do businesses in Latin America and the Caribbean, you can also scan the QR code, and we will send all this information also by email to all of you in case you don't have your mobile phone at hand. And finally, before we close, a final reminder, the matchmaking platform is now open. So if you register for these business matchmaking sessions, you can already start scheduling your one-on-one meetings with high-quality Argentinian companies. This is a unique opportunity to connect with potential clients, suppliers, and strategic partners, and to untap real business and investment opportunities in the country. We strongly encourage you to take full advantage of this platform, schedule your meetings now, and don't miss out. This meeting will take place on May 20th and 21st. This brings us to the end of today's session. I would like to thank you all for joining us and for your active participation throughout the day. It was a long day. We hope the insights that we shared today were valuable and that they help you better understand the opportunities that Argentina has to offer. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow for another day of high-level discussion and expert-led sessions. Tomorrow, the focus will be mostly on investment. Today was on trade. Tomorrow will be on foreign direct investment. So don't miss those sessions that we have prepared for you for tomorrow. Until then, have a great rest of your day, and thank you so much for being here until the very end. See you tomorrow. Bye.